So I know a lot of y'all might come at my neck for this, but have y'all seen the video of the 59-year-old nurse? She is an African nurse who says that she hates African American people.
All right, so I have a question, and I'm not trying to be controversial. But why do African women treat African American women so bad? Like,
Africans sure got a lot to say about American blacks. Bet. Africans don't dislike black Americans because we lost our culture. It's because deep down, y'all jealous.
Earlier, I seen a video by one of the Ginger brothers saying that he witnessed an African dude treating a black dude real poorly. And he also heard that the African people tend to not like black people, American black people. Or you want to call us African Americans, but I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. First, I'm going to tell you where I'm from. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. And also, if you look up Mobile, Alabama is where the last slave ship came to. The very last slave ship to the United States came to Mobile, Alabama. It was called Clotilda. And the slave had the ship had a slave on it called, his name was Kazula. And if you used to look up Kazula, you would see a picture of him. You might see a picture of him with another slave woman, but she was never identified. And one of my favorite clubs downtown is named after him, Kazula. So, yeah. And speaking of, they call it, but that ship docked there, it's a descendants of the slaves that's over there. They call it Africa Town, Plateau, Africa Town. You can look all that up, Clotilda, Africa Town, the last slave ship, because there was actually, slavery was illegal, and there was still sneaking slaves into the United States, and they burned the ship and sunk it, but they found it like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, really, they actually found that ship about 4 or 5 years ago. It was like a big discovery. They knew it was there. First, it was like maybe something like couldn't be true, but it turned out to be true. They kept looking until they found it. They found the remains of Clotilda. Yeah, so, and why don't Africans like black people? That I don't really have a clear answer to. Maybe because we are just totally different from them, that we don't represent them or something like that. Maybe we don't come visit there, or we won't come back there. I don't really know why they just don't like us. Like, y'all sold us to United States, and we got totally disconnected from y'all. So, hey, it is what it is, dude. And back to being called African American. I don't think that black people should be called African Americans, because we have been totally disconnected from Africa. You know, we got the DNA, that we brought from there hundreds of years ago, but as of now, do you think we're still fully African? No. We're about 15 to 20% European. Massa been out there fooling around. You think Massa ain't go out there and want to out there smooching and try to get some of that? Shoot, all right, keep thinking that. Your son too. How you think all these damn hazel-eyed black folks be walking around that you see all the time? Damn right. Shoot, my mama light skinned. My daddy charcoal black. Yeah, that's how I got my color from. My dad a little bit blacker than me. So, yeah, so I never been to Africa. I can't go over there to know who my aunties, uncles, and cousins is. I don't know. So, with that being said, we've been over here. I'm more closer to white folks' culture than theirs. So, that's how I feel about it. We just black. And that's just it. Do we call white people European Americans or British Americans? No, you just white. I think we should just be called just black. We just got different skin color and different hair texture. That's about it. Let us listen to the same music, eat the same damn food, be around each other for hundreds of damn years, speak the same damn language. So if they don't like us, oh well. Shoot. Y'all sold us hundreds of years ago. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Love you.
Why do South Africans hate Black Americans so much? Like, what is this? I've been blocking South Africans for a while now. Like, and it can't be about some parade. The parade wasn't even meant to be disrespectful. Majority Black Americans did not learn about that Zulu parade in New Orleans until y'all did. We don't know anything about that. So the attacks is unnecessary and kind of diabolical. And also, I just saw a video with a South African man, and he said that one of you all was fed to pigs by the white South Africans. Why y'all not online using y'all's voice and y'all's platform to protest and to advocate for you all that's getting ate by pigs, that's being disenfranchised? We're not doing that to y'all. So to take digs and to try to make jokes about slavery and police brutality when you all are being fed to actual pigs is insane. Something is wrong. Y'all just use that parade as a catalyst to spew hate and to be xenophobic because y'all really hate us. And when we say, oh, it's jealousy, people like, oh, jealous of what? Jealous of what? It has to be. Because why is all of like, for what? This is really unprovoked. If anything, that Zulu parade could have been a teachable moment. Y'all could have said that y'all felt, disrespected or whatever. You could have directed it specifically at the people who actually put together that parade. But no, y'all used it as an opportunity to attack Black Americans because y'all hate us. But what the fuck did we ever do to y'all? If anything, we helped y'all. When y'all was literally going through segregation in the 1990s. We helped y'all. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. There was a restaurant called Madiba in Brooklyn. It was one of my favorite restaurants to go to. And some of the proceeds from that restaurant was going to South Africa for aid to help y'all. Y'all hating the wrong people. It's insane. And then I see white South Africans joining in. And y'all think that shit is cute? Yeah, I'm American, but we still share the same hue of complexion. Check your fucking self. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but get the fuck out my comments, bitch. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Bro, I'm reaching out to the African community. Why don't y'all like us? Because when I be at work and I be trying to talk to the African people, it always seemed like they be like looking at me funny or side-eyeing me. And at first, I was thinking maybe they just don't understand me that well. Maybe they're not well acquainted with the way we speak or something. I don't know. But somebody brought it to my attention that they just don't like African American people. And I didn't believe it at first. But then I started noticing certain little things. One of my coworkers was like, if you notice, they always cool with the white people. They love white people. I'm like, no, I don't think it's that. Like, there's no way they like white people more than they like us. That don't even make sense. I'll never forget. I was walking down this long pathway at my job. It's like a long pathway. And I see somebody just running this way like super, super fast. And it was an African. And I'm sitting there watching this, and she's a beautiful African lady, like super beautiful. Like, but she running this way. I'm looking like, what's she running from? It's a white dude behind her chasing her, and they both just laughing and giggling. I'm like, ain't that the same girl I was just trying to talk to yesterday, and she act like she couldn't understand nothing I was saying? How she having so much fun talking to this white man, but she can't be cool with me? Like, that's insane. Like, why don't y'all like us? Like, what is it that y'all don't like about us? I thought we was cool. And then as time went on, more and more, like, down the line, I'm starting to peep, like, this is a reoccurring pattern. Like, it keep on happening. I'm starting to peep that ain't no Africans trying to talk to me. They all act funny towards me, but they do be messing with the white people. And I'm like, bruh, that's a real thing? Like, I used to hear people say it, but I didn't really believe it. Like, I'm not the type of person that just hears something and just believe it automatically. Like, I got to see for myself. And once I really seen it, like, this same African lady I was just trying to talk to yesterday, not being flirtatious, not being weird or nothing, like, regular conversation. Just trying to, you know what I mean, help make the day go by. Like, not even saying nothing bad or nothing. This same lady who wouldn't even give me a conversation was being chased down by a white man, laughing and giggling. I couldn't believe it. Why don't y'all like us? I understand we're a little bit Americanized and everything like that, and we're a little bit brainwashed, and, you know, we can be ignorant at times, but every African American is not like that. I don't like to see myself as an ignorant person who runs around starting I don't do that. You know what I mean? I don't do that at all. So I don't understand. It's very frustrating. I don't even want to talk about it no more. But hey, have y'all ever experienced that?
So I know a lot of y'all might come at my neck for this, but have y'all seen the video of the 59-year-old nurse? She is an African nurse who says that she hates African American people. She would not march with us for any cause. She said that she particularly does not like African American women and that she thinks that she is better than us. And then she also proceeded to say, you stay in your lane and I'm going to stay in my lane. Well, I feel like for all that, stay in your country. Stay in your country. Like, what are you over here for? If you hate African American people so bad, why won't you stay in Africa? Why did you come over here? Did you come over here because you know it was better opportunities, that you could make a little bit more money, that living conditions might be better? And trust me, I know that Africa is beautiful. I know there are many, many beautiful places in Africa. But what are you here for? What are you here for? And what makes it even worse is that you're a nurse. And I feel like you being a nurse is dangerous. Because if you don't like African American people, how are you going to properly care for an African American person? And I'm going to link her name down below. I'm going to tag her page down below so you guys can see. I don't see that video on her page, but it's definitely her. But yeah, if you don't like us, what are you here for? Stay in your country. You stay in your country and we'll stay in our lanes. We don't need you. We don't need you for anything, for real. You know, I'm not going to sit up here and bash Africans because there's a lot of African people that I know that I really, really am cool with. But for you to say all of that and then tell us to stay in our lane, I think you should take your own advice and stay in your own country.
Africans sure got a lot to say about American blacks. Bet. Africans don't dislike black Americans because we lost our culture. It's because deep down, y'all jealous. Y'all jealous that we the cultural engine. We created the music, the fashion, the slang that influences the whole world, buddy. Y'all really hate it didn't come from y'all, huh? Y'all bought the lie that we was just descendants of slaves, knowing it wasn't true. Cause real talk, our people was already here, bucko. You not looking down on your long lost brothers and sisters. Y'all looking at a stranger. And that's why our energy don't match. And being all the way real, y'all mad y'all ancestors wasn't taken. You mad y'all still living on dirt roads and battling colonial systems. While the ones you think are lost became the blueprint for the black global culture. Y'all could dress like us, talk like us, rap like us, but never forget where the sauce came from. And if we was just slaves, why y'all trying to be us? Y'all say we don't know our tribes, but y'all don't know y'all power. American blacks been through hell and we still came out leaders. We could talk lineage, but make sure you put some respect on that shit. American blacks don't need to prove our origin. Next time you start hating, make sure you check your reflection, partner, cause y'all dressing just like the same people you trying to look down on. That ain't hate, that's jealousy. Go on and own that, rub it in your chest.
All right, so I have a question, and I'm not trying to be controversial. But why do African women treat African American women so bad? Like, it's automatic attitude. Like, I've experienced that a lot growing up. And I used to ask my mom, like, why are they like that towards us? And it's because I'm African American. I went to the African market. I was getting some meat or whatever. I was getting some tripe and some goat meat cut up. And I didn't know that you had to grab a ticket in order, you know, the process, basically. And I promise, those ladies let me sit there for like 15 minutes talking in their language, rolling their eyes at me, all kinds of stuff, without even telling me, hey, ma'am, you need to grab a ticket or whatever. I ended up talking to a guy, and I was like, oh, what did you get your tripe cut? Like, what size did you get it? And he was like, oh, this is a medium. Do you know you're supposed to grab a ticket? And I was like, no. And, you know, he helped me out or whatever. But these ladies was just rolling their eyes and had an attitude the whole time. I found that to be like very mean, but I've experienced that. Like going to my Nigerian restaurants, they would give me I asked for egusi with beef. They would give me the fat from the beef, not the actual meat. I mean, I'm talking about excessive fat. And I'm like, ma'am, I asked you for meat. But anyways, and they feel like that I don't know the difference or something. I don't know. So, but I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about because I grew up in that culture. I've experienced the most love from Senegalese women. Oh my gosh, they treat me like a sister. But not Nigerian women. No. Not all Nigerian women. Let me just make that clear. But most of them are very mean to us. Stop being mean. Please.